Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video. This is finally in Euro Truck Simulator 2 1.49. Well, actually, I think this might be 1.49.2 with Promods 2.68, maybe 2.69, 2.7. Whatever the latest Promods is for this particular version. So everything updated. I say everything. One thing didn't update, and I will explain that in a minute. But everything in general has updated to the new version of ETS2 that has been out for a few weeks. So I am now driving in that new version. From the Winter Wonderland background, you can guess around which time I'm recording this. So yes, I'm not going to be doing the World of Trucks Winter Wonderland thing. I'm just going to continue as I normally do. You may notice in the background I have my old Scania in, well, that is the one that I'm now driving. The reason for that is exactly what I was saying, nearly everything updated. The Scania that I have, there is a mod that has been around since 2019. It was updated in August, and apparently has worked fine on everything that I had tested. But the latest update has broken a number of parts in that mod, which means it has broken my new Scania. So my new Scania is currently sitting, I suppose, in the garage, just sitting there waiting for things to be fixed, waiting on parts to arrive. In today's video, and probably the next video, and probably the video after that, because this is going to be quite a long journey, I'm going to be taking out some petrol. I seem to be doing a lot with fuel lately, so there we go. I'm going to be taking some petrol apparently from BMW to GTS, but I have no idea. And we will be going around the bottom side of Iceland. In fact, is there anything else I could do? I could do this, which is, I'm just trying to see what sort of roads, what I could take that would give me something. So, for example, I've not been there. There's something that takes me up there. But I can always jump back. Realistically, what I want to do is I probably want to do this journey all the way along here through this weird twisty section, across here, all the way down here, all the way up here, back to Seyðisfjörður, all the way across to the Faroe Islands, and then from the Faroe Islands all the way across to Norway, and then all the way around to a place that I have not been in Norway. So loads of new roads to be discovered, and it will give me the majority of Iceland unlocked, discovered, and then I can always jump back here and do the odd job that will give me the little bits here and there. So that is the plan for today. Make sure you stay tuned, I say today, and the next video, and the next video after that, as I said. So make sure you stay tuned. Just realised just how many roads I still have to unlock in the UK. Apparently there's more of the M12. Did the A40 exist back when I last checked? Probably. I just have not been on it. Anyway, we are not going into the United Kingdom or the British Isles at all. We're just going to go scooting over the top of it. Make sure you stay tuned. Let's get started. And I wonder if it's going to be snowing instead of raining, since this whole Winter Wonderland thing is active. Okay, here we go. Oh, bit of lag. Here we go, time to begin. For some reason, my ETS2, or I say, there's a few issues I'm having at the moment. One is with ETS2 and my controls. Things are, nope, that's my engine. Things are not quite right since I have purchased the my new rig, my new steering wheel rig, that is. A couple of other things is that for some reason my recording software is being a pain, which is very, very annoying. It should be okay, in theory, but if it is not, I do apologise for the next few videos. Now, I remember that with this particular truck, I can quite happily keep it in third to move off. I do not have to try and shift very quickly to fourth. So this one is okay for me to do that. Oh, I can, sorry. I can move this one off in fourth, can I not? Whereas my other Scania, I cannot do that. I'm slightly concerned about... I'm looking at the recording, and I am slightly concerned about it. Where am I going? Let's see if I can move this off in fourth. Well, okay, I mean, thank you. Yes, I can. I can move this off in fourth. My steering feels so incredibly light. Should be okay here. I think I may need to increase the friction or something. I wonder if VSync is not active, and maybe that is what is causing some of these issues. I like these little slip roads. Oh, hang on. I'm going to absolutely gun it here. There we go. Excellent power on this engine. I might switch VSync on and then watch my entire Elgato say, oh, no signal, and mess up, because that is what it did. So I just tabbed out of the game and it went no signal and decided, oh, I'm going to start a new recording. I have no idea why. I've not had this problem before. So hopefully I can match this up. Oh, I need to adjust the mirrors on this particular... That's not what I meant to do. On this particular truck. Yes, I might do some mirror adjustments on this. If I just done... I guess I'm just doing a route around Reykjavik here to pick up whatever it is that I am trying to pick up. So I'm turning off here, so I'm going to indicate nice and early. Very sharp brakes. Which apparently is a Scania thing, having very, very sharp brakes. It's apparently just a Scania thing. So there we go. You are going there, but I am going here. Up the hill, maybe drop out of high gears. There we go. Over the road that we just came off. And that appears to be BMW, so... And there's the petrol tanker for some bizarre reason. So somebody just left a petrol tanker here. Going, oops, we've put it in the wrong place. But there we go. Oh, just a bit further forward. I have to get used to this. This truck again. Handbrake on. View the job offer. Let's go ahead and pick up our tanker. There it is. And yes. And also, before I do this, I'm just going to go to the options, graphics, check my VSync. Refresh rate is wrong. 120 VSync enabled. Brightness 145 is fine. Scaling is fine. That is all fine. That is probably what is causing the issue. Apply. Yes. Maybe that will fix things. And then on the controls, I think I'll try and bump this up a little bit to try and give me some extra friction. So I'm still tuning this to try and get it running how I want it to be, but maybe that will help a little. Here we go. Let's try and pick this up. Get the West Balkans DLC on Steam. I think I have that. Not entirely sure. Right, now maybe this will look a little bit better on video. I mean, it certainly looks better here because I'm not hitting 180, 190 FPS and struggling to solve it. There we go. And reverse in. Try and remember how to reverse this sort of truck. Now keep looking behind. That's off. That's off center. That's very much off center. Also move my microphone. Right, slightly. There we go. That looks better. That should work. Excellent. Handbrake. Couple it up. Take a look outside. Now I'm not going to take a picture of this because, well, we're at the wrong place. This is not where it should be. So I'm just going to get my light switched on and get myself underway. I think that is going to be the best thing to do. So here we go. How much fuel do I have? That's the other thing. Full tank. Okay, I did fill up fuel before starting. That's a little better with the weight. Just a little bit. Right, mirrors. Let's try and get these mirrors sorted out for what I can and cannot see to. So that's not the one. That's not the one. F4. Adjust mirrors, please. So we'll adjust. Let's adjust that side. Let's adjust the left mirror first. So that is probably what I want to see on the left mirror. Small left. Or actually, do I want to see that on the small left mirror? No, it's very hard to then see, so I'll have the small left looking slightly further out. Probably not what it should be. This one is okay. I'm not concerned about that. That one can look slightly further away. There we go, so I can just see the top of that there. The right mirror, I want to be able to see maybe that, and then the small right mirror look further out. See how that looks for me. A little bit better there. At least I can see my trailer a little better there. Let's try that. I think that is better. I know I've come out on the wrong side, which is not the best of things, but that's okay. There we go. Okay, we are now underway. Now, am I a little bit too close? That is the other question. Am I a little bit too close for where I'm driving? I think I'm okay. This is a heavy truck. This particular engine is not quite as capable as the other Scania engine, or the other cab. This is not quite up there, but it can still do the job. That is for sure. There's nothing to say that it cannot do the job. fact, I think it could probably do the job a little better. Oh, I've got to get used to the turning circle of this particular lorry now, which is different. Now I cannot see here, so this is just going to be a risk. There we go. Yes, have to get used to the turning circle of this lorry. Okay. Oh. For some reason that did not want to go into gear. Okay, so across the roundabout. No, still not quite there with the turning. I've changed the steering linearity as well. I was finding that it felt slightly off, so maybe having changed that, I need to get used to where the movement of the truck is, or where the movement of the steering is. It's as if it is a brand new lorry, which of course it isn't. It has... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Do they flash their lights if you have your beams on? Yes, they do. That is pretty cool. To tell you to switch them off. That is the one I wanted. Nearly 28,000 miles on the clock. Oh no, I do not want that. That is where I went last time, I believe. Oh, there was a broken down lorry there, though. Okay. Let's go ahead and go back to... Wait, why am I so low on fuel suddenly? Was I not full on fuel? Oh, it's AdBlue that I'm low on. Why am I low on AdBlue? Or no, sorry, I'm low on fuel and I have plenty of AdBlue. Right, okay. There's a petrol station coming up, so I'll pick up the... slow down a bit for this. I'll pick up some fuel there. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Use the retarder. Just to get around these corners. There's the petrol station. See if I can pop in and top up my fuel levels. Oh, this could be interesting because I'm not sure if I am allowed to turn into this particular station, but I will do it anyway. Oh no, yes, I can. This is perfectly fine. Okay. I'll wait for that car to pass, then make my move. There we go. It's a bit awkward, a petrol tanker filling up petrol at a rival company, but there we go. Okay, do that, and let's fill up fuel. See how much fuel I have to fill up. That will do. It doesn't look great. So obviously looking for opportunities to take photographs. And off we go. I cannot remember if this had a really, really small fuel tank or not. Okay. Oh no, I came through here. Ah, yes, wrong side of the road. Thank you. Why? You just stopped. Oh, thank you. That was me messing up. As you can see, I have not driven here for a long time. I keep getting the wrong side of the road. Must remember that. Okay, so this time, instead of going straight, I'm turning off down that way. So, let's see, how am I going to do this? This is quite a tight... Actually, it's not that tight. Should be doable. There we go. That's the second time I've gone on the wrong side, although the first time I went on the wrong side, it was just because of how I was turning. I hope that this is looking okay on the recording. If not, this is going to be 3 very annoying videos. Hella. I know there's a light company called Hella. Maybe this is where it comes from. Possibly not. I think I'm going to have to wait for the morning for any photographs, or if not, I can just take a photograph like this. But at least this is not an icy. This is not an icy setup. No real ice on the roads. This is the greener part of Iceland. So that is good. No idea whether that person was going to accelerate or not. Little bit of vibration in my wheel. So with ETS 1.49 or whatever it is, obviously there is the new damage mechanics or something, engine wear and all of that kind of stuff, and then you actually, or engine wear, just component wear, and then you have to upgrade or you have to repair parts, but after a certain while parts would just have to be replaced as opposed to upgraded or repaired. So that could be interesting going forward. That looks clear to me. Starting to get used to the truck again, and how much I need to turn this particular one compared to the other Scania. I think the other Scania had a tighter turning radius than this one. I'll have to check also where exactly I am in relation to the map and how far along I want to go. So currently I'm still heading... What does that say? That's east, so I'm still heading roughly south. So I do need to be eventually heading east. It seems like I am slowly starting to turn towards an easterly direction. What has happened here? Oh, okay. Well, I guess I should not be doing the speed that I am doing. Looks like some waterfalls over there. I think we're heading back into a more icy part of Iceland, actually. Slowly. But this is quite a gentle nighttime drive. Doing about 55 miles per hour. Maybe slow it down a tad. Just a touch slower. There we go. I still have no idea what these signs are. So obviously it says 6 degrees, and I'm assuming that it's supposed to be a temperature as opposed to degrees of rotation or anything like that. Or, you know, degrees on a compass, degrees of direction. But I'm not entirely certain. We are starting to head more towards the east now. And there's this weird wobble in the wheel that I'm not entirely keen on. Now this bit looks a little bit more dangerous for a truck like mine and an inexperienced driver like me. Can I go down to 4H and push it a little? I can. There we go. I think that is what the 50 sign was there for. To just give you that warning. Let's go up to 5L as we climb the hill. Now we are on the bottom side of Iceland, it seems. Let's say we are, which is a terrible accent. We are on the bottom side of Iceland, which is not a terrible accent, it's just not an accent really that you would hear, because it isn't an accent it isn't a proper accent. I think using the retarder all the way down here is probably the best of ideas. In fact, that very much is now. There we go. And apparently we are in some town. Okay. Excellent. Is this somewhere I want to stop? No, I think I can continue for a little while longer. There's a place to fill up petrol there though. Oh, and apparently it's 50. So it's 30 into the town, but then very quickly goes back up to 50 before the end of town. Okay. We'll wait for the next stop, shall we? I think that might be weather. Might as well use my beams until I see another vehicle coming like that. There's a little rest stop there. Bed and breakfast. Whoa. Those two have a crash? I think they... Yes, I think they did. So it isn't just me with the buses. Now the eagle-eyed among you may have noticed that some of the lights on this cab have changed. And they have. I no longer have the green lamps on the wind deflector, the rear wind deflector, but I do still have the green lamps. They are just a couple of lamps on the side. I learned a little bit more about those. So obviously the way I had it was not how it should be, but I learned a little bit more about what they're used for. So they're supposed to be used for whether there is an active electrical connection or something is jacked up properly or connected properly, things like that. So it is just a warning information, a bit of information for the driver, or maybe the person, anybody in a yard, as to see whether something is or is not connected properly, which I think is quite cool. So I have tried to incorporate that a little bit better into this particular setup, as opposed to just green lights and blue lights, green lights and red lights, because hey, look, they look pretty. So I'm trying to be a little bit more realistic in that regard, and hopefully it does work out. Now, of course, at the time this video is going off, there is volcanic activity in Iceland, quite a lot of it, with the volcano having erupted, which I think I did predict a few weeks ago, when there was a little bit of news about a potential eruption. But yeah, this is probably going to erupt. So trying to keep it topical, in a sense. What is that noise? Is that just the waves? I feel like we are actually just on the beach. I think we actually might just be on the beach. I'm just trying to look around, look at the way the rocks are on the side and all of that, and I think this might just be the beach, which is really strange. But obviously, because it is nearly 11 o'clock at night, we cannot see it, which is a little annoying, but there we go. Cannot always choose what time of day you want to drive. Well, I suppose you can in Euro Truck Simulator 2. You can drive at any time of day you want, but you might not get the job that you're after. And certainly I was after this particular job so that I could go all the way to Norway. I guess I could do this and annoy people. No. Not going to do that. There is a rest spot, apparently. Oh, there it is. So this must be something. I have no idea what that was. This person is going to attempt an overtake, which I might need to do myself, because this thing has slowed down quite a bit. That looks like a ship out. No, is that a ship or an aeroplane ready to go? I think that might be an aeroplane. We are now in the eastern regions. Now, I missed my chance for a really good overtake here, because now I would be overtaking around a right-hand bend, so I cannot really see very clearly what is coming up. This one might be turning off though. Hopefully it is. I see no indicators as of yet though. Oh, there goes the indicator. Excellent. That did slow down quite a bit. That was strange. So now I can go pick up speed. Oop, mountains. Nothing new there. Narrow road. A narrow bridge, actually. Go back to 5th. There we go. Now this here could be a good spot to stop, actually, for this first video. So I am going to pull into this. If I can find out where the entrance is, which is just here. There we go. So I shall pull in here and end the video right there. Let's actually find out where we are. as well before we end the video. So let's have a quick peek as to how far we have got in this video. Oh, about halfway. That is not too bad. So we picked up the job, we grabbed it. So we were over here, we drove all the way across there, grabbed that, have driven all the way down here to there. We have pretty much been driving along the coast, it does seem. And so the next part of the journey is going to be from there, probably all the way up to there. I'll probably see if we can jump onto the ferry over to the Faroe Islands and then over to Norway. So thank you very much for watching. Please remember to click on the like button if you like this video, subscribe to the channel for more videos on Euro Truck Simulator 2. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think. Any suggestions you might have for mods, that would be quite good. If you can do so, please do consider supporting me on Patreon, link in the description box below, as are links to my social media and Discord. That is all from me, and I shall see you next time in Euro Truck Simulator 2, where, as I said, we will try to get all the way over to Norway.